And he leapt himself at the fighting driver's corpse with the rushing lunge of a lion struck in the chest as he lays waste pens of cattle, his own lordly courage about to be his death. So you sprang at Cebriones, full fury, Patroclus, as Hector sprang down from his chariot just across, and the two went tussling over the corpse, as lions up on the mountain ridges over a fresh-killed stag. Both ravenous, proud, and savage, fight it out to the death. So over the driver here, and both claw mad for battle, Patroclus son of Menetius, Hector ablaze for glory, strain to slash each other with ruthless bronze. Hector seized the corpse's head, would not let go. Patroclus clung to a foot, and other fighters clashed, Trojans, Argives, all in a grueling, maiming onset. As the east and south winds fight in killer squalls deep in a mountain valley, thrashing stands of timber, oak and ash and cornel, with bark stretched taut and hard, and they whip their long, sharp branches against each other. A deafening roar goes up, the splintered timber crashing. So Achaeans and Trojans crashed, hacking into each other, and neither side now had a thought of flight that would have meant disaster. Showers of whetted spears stuck fast around Cebriones, bristling winged arrows whipped from the bowstrings, huge rocks by the salvo battering shields on shields as they struggled round the corpse. And there he lay in the whirling dust, overpowered in all his power, and wiped from memory all his horseman's skills. So till the sun bestrode the sky at high noon, the weapons hurtled side to side, and men kept falling. But once the sun wheeled past the hour for unyoking oxen, then the Argives mounted a fiercer new attack, fighting beyond their fates. They dragged the hero Cebriones out from under the pelting shafts and Trojans' piercing cries, and they tore the handsome war gear off his back, and Patroclus charged the enemy, fired for the kill. 3 times he charged with the headlong speed of Ares, screaming his savage cry. 3 times he killed 9 men. Then at the fourth assault, Patroclus like something superhuman. Then, Patroclus, the end of life came blazing up before you. Yes, the Lord Apollo met you there, in the heart of battle, the god, the terror. Patroclus never saw him coming, moving across the deadly route, shrouded in thick mist, and on he came against him, and looming up behind him now, slammed his broad shoulders and back with the god's flat hand, and his eyes spun as Apollo knocked the helmet off his head, and under his horse's hoofs it tumbled, clattering on with its 4 forged horns, and its hollow blank eyes, and its plumes were all smeared in the bloody dust. Forbidden before this to defile its crest in dust, it guarded the head and handsome brow of a god, a man like a god, Achilles. But now the father gave it over to Hector to guard his head in war, since Hector's death was closing on him quickly. Patroclus, though, the spear in his grip was shattered, the whole of its rugged bronze-shod shadow-casting length, and his shield with straps and tassels dropped from his shoulders, flung down on the ground. And Lord Apollo, the son of Zeus, wrenched his breastplate off. Disaster seized him, his fine legs buckling. He stood there, senseless. And now, right at his back, close up, a Dardan fighter speared him squarely between the shoulder blades with a sharp lance. Panthous' son Euphorbus, the best of his own age at spears, and a horseman's skill and speed of foot. And even in this, his first attack in chariots, just learning the arts of war, He'd brought down 20 drivers off their cars. He was the first to launch a spear against you, Patroclus, O my rider, but did not bring you down. Yanking out his ashen shaft from your body, back he dashed and lost himself in the crowds. The man would not stand up to Patroclus here in mortal combat, stripped, defenseless as he was. Patroclus, stunned by the spear and the god's crushing blow, was weaving back to his own thronging comrades, trying to escape death.